Ryan Martino, Martino Motorsports. Tom Martino, I don't know where he is. He's probably out signing autographs or doing his day-to-day functions, but leave the dirty work to Ryan, the race engineer and sometimes driver for Martino Motorsports. It's another beautiful day in Youngstown, Ohio, and when it's 30 degrees in Youngstown, you know that means it's time to do maintenance for this 2016 Ford F-150 Platinum. We're changing oil with Lucas Oil Products. The manual calls for 6.3 quarts, so we're going to put 5.3 quarts of this, and we're going to substitute that last quart with this. It all goes in the motor and it all works. The reason why we're able to get 7,500 to 10,000 miles on an oil change with no issues, increased performance and high mileage, is because of these key ingredients. We're going to use these SAS Astra Grip gloves, which make the cleanup process easier when you need to wash your hands for dinner. We do make a mess on the driveway or around the filter areas. We use this Lucas Oil Brake Clean product, another phenomenal product from Lucas Oil. First step is to locate the oil filter on your vehicle. On the front of our Ford F-150, the oil filter is located on the front of the motor. Luckily, we use K&N oil filters, and they come equipped with a 1-inch nut on there to make removal easy. Once you get your oil filter removed, the next step is to remove this underbody belly pan with an 8mm socket. Once you remove your underbody belly pan, the next step is going to be to locate the oil plug, which is located at the bottom of the oil pan, and remove. You'll want to take a little bit of brake clean from Lucas Oil Products, wipe your surface so there's a clean contact surface. When you're putting the plug back on, we always put a little bit of silicone around the plug before we put it back on, a little old school trick that we've learned over the years. And throw that back on. Once you have your oil plug reinstalled to the pan, the next step is going to be to install your brand new K&N oil filter. Like I said, we're still old school, so the only way to do this is to put oil into the filter before we put it in the truck. I'm going to take your fresh quart of Lucas Oil 5W30. I'm going to fill that oil filter about halfway up. Next step is to take some oil from that filter and you're going to run it around that O-ring on the K&N oil filter. Like reinstalling the oil plug, you want to take a little bit of this Lucas Oil Brake Clean, spray it onto a towel. You're going to want to clean that filter area where that filter is going on. Make sure there's no debris for a fresh contact with the new K&N oil filter. It's going to be to install your brand new K&N oil filter.
K&N recommends that the O-ring goes to the block, and then you go an extra 3/4 turns to make sure it's tight.
Next step is going to be to remove the oil fill plug from the engine bay area. Insert your funnel. And pour in your performance with Lucas Oil products. Like stated before, we run this Lucas Oil synthetic oil stabilizer, pure synthetic, to supplement our oil change with the Lucas Oil synthetic 5W30 fuel saving oil change. We substitute 1 quart of oil with this and just dump it in there with your oil change. Like stated on the bottle, we use this in cool weather applications for easier cranking and maximum protection from wear problems associated with cold, dry starts. When it gets below 0, we could use all the help we can get. Once you have your oil fill cap reinstalled, next step will be to make sure you're on flat level ground and check your dipstick levels. Some things go together like peanut butter and jelly. Well, try this one, Lucas Oil in your vehicle, so you get increased performance, increased miles per gallon, and increased everything across the board. It works. Lucas Oil products.